Choop, choop, choop. It only takes 3 steps to get to here. That's really good. But there you are. I was wondering if you'd even show up.
So, bottom one is shitty.
I'm an honourable person.
That just feels cheesy.
Yeah. Oh, good for you. And for me, as it turns out. Follow me, please. Kinky.
So, what exactly is this room? Is this where we fuck?
Possibly. It's our testing room for research on live subjects.
And what exactly do you test here?
Penile dysfunction. You'll see that soon enough. I intend to use this facility to its fullest potential. They're gonna fucking minigame, yeah!
I see.
Let's start with this one.
What's that?
I can get a good look at your bone structure, muscle groups and organs with this. For the finer details, we'll need a different machine. Would you please lie down here?
Of course. Before we start, can I ask about your qualifications?
You can trust me. I'm a doctor. I know what's best.
What kind of doctor?
Well, Doctor of Pharmacy is the only title I currently hold. But I know how to operate this machinery.
That doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
You think I'd let an opportunity like this go to waste by not doing my research? I'll have you know that I'm very qualified to perform these tests.
If you say so.
Now, please try not to move too much while this is running.
And how long will that be?
Good question.
Oh, yeah,
we'll see
you
soon
know
enough.
how to use the machines! Oh,
Is
yeah.
this just like an x-ray machine?
I guess. And what do we do now? Just wait until it's over?
You make out. What do you want me to do? Dance so you don't get bored?
Shake that ass.
Take that booty! What does a Dawson Dragon look like anyway? Is that your scientific curiosity shining through? I can approve of that.
You didn't answer my question.
Well, I'm not going to show you. If you're that curious, you might find the answers in the seedier parts of town.
Your town has seedy parts?
My town downstairs. Oh, there's a lot you haven't seen yet.
You know, when I heard that something happened at the facility, I thought it might have been you.
It's quite something, isn't it? You know, if I'd stayed as late as I used to, it might have been me instead of being
Would she have been murdered if we hadn't done anything?
Shit, maybe.
Oh, shit, that would have sucked.
Yeah, that would have. And it's only,
it is!
it's only because you told me not to stay late so often that I wasn't there that night.
Fuck, we fucking saved her.
We saved our bae.
We unintentionally saved my bae.
Your bae.
My bae.
Your bae.
You don't have a bae.
Your waifu.
Do you have a bae?
I don't have a bae.
You don't have a bae. She doesn't have a bae.
I don't have any bae.
She has no senpai.
No senpais. No waifus, no husbandus. Well, you would think otherwise. I did put up a James Bond shelf.
Yeah, she's obsessed with James Bond.
Oh, but he's awesome!
See? See?
He's great! Dapper
You have
chap-
something to read, Georgie.
What?
Read!
Oh! James Bond, what? Shaken, not stirred. It's only because you told me that I've read that.
No, did you?
I did!
Okay.
Bitch.
Still, somebody died.
I'm not crying over that bastard. Alright, you can move again.
Does that mean I'm done?
That's a good one. We're just getting started.
What about the results?
Don't hold your breath. It'll be processing for some time, and the resulting data will be so vast that it'll probably end up studying it for days. Let's collect some samples now. Where should I start?
Zip!
Why do you wear those things anyway? God.
Wherever you like.
Show me your claws.
Well, I kind of have semi-claws, but...
I have, no claws. I bite.
Yeah, she bites her nails to fuck, and...
Do I bite them to fuck?
Shut
That's
up,
kinky
man.
shit, boy.
And I tend to let them grow quite long before I cut
We are the
them.
exact opposite with hands.
Yeah. That would be fingernails, in my case.
I suppose you're right. It would be insulting to call those thin little things of yours claws. They'd probably break off before you could make use of them in any practical way.
Yeah, have you ever heard any girls? Oh, I broke a nail!
Oh no!
Just one more way nature gives us the short end of the stick.
So, which part would be fine for me to cut off?
Oh, we're amputating here, are we? Take a piece from the white part. The rest you see is attached to the finger.
Hold still then. Pulls
Don't
it
cut
all
off
up.
too much.
Don't worry. I only need to put it under a microscope.
You missed out the enough.
Need enough to put it under a microscope. Clip. There, that wasn't so bad. Do you want me to put a bandage on your little boo-boo?
I'll show you a boo-boo. Aww.
No thanks.
Oh, but nah. Fuck. And what now?
Now we'll go right under the microscope.
She got up and sat down at her table. Intently, Anna stared at a device while messing around with the nail clipping.
Let's see.
Putting your fingernail under a microscope is something we used to do in middle school. Oh, so he's American.
Yeah. Or it's different in the future. We used to have, middle schools.
Did we?
Yeah, Mum used to go to,
Okay.
middle school. Quiet, please. There's a scientist at work here.
Okay.
Ellipses. The structure looks a lot like keratin. Because it is? No. Well, good thing you didn't, because that might have saved us some time. Of course we can't have that, right? Keratin is the substance that forms the claws of Anas dragons and most of the animals here. At least as far as mammals, reptiles, and
Okay,
birds
that
are
was something I wondering. They have birds, that means they had dinosaurs.
Maybe they didn't get wiped out, they just evolved into dragons.
Maybe.
So instead of apes and
It's
such.
neat to see that they definitely had dinosaurs, though, because birds could not have evolved from anywhere else.
Yeah. So it's like us and apes, then some of us evolved and some of us kind of just wandered off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, why would you retain the structure, but not do anything useful with it beyond me?
It gets better. They grow continuously, so they need to be cut regularly.
What happens if you don't cut them?
They just keep growing.
How much can they keep growing?
Pretty much indefinitely.
Do they get any thicker at least, or what else happens when they grow?
They just get longer. They also grow back in. Yeah, ingrown.
Lovely.
Ingrown nails.
Mum keeps saying my nails are gonna grow in, but they never do if I let them grow out.
Oh shit, sorry, I forgot. Fuck.
Something about a hassle.
Yeah.
Hasselhoff! David Hasselhoff!
So, how long are you
whatever it is.
planning on keeping me here?
Getting impatient already.
I'm just saying, our date didn't take all that long. And you mentioned you'll already have days' worth of data from that machine.
Well, we never specified any terms, and I sat on our date until it was officially over. This will certainly go by much quicker if you can show a little patience.
I haven't exactly been given the option to.
Says the Queen of Complaining. Says the Queen. I like that.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't complain, I just point out errors. Besides, I'd be Empress, not just a queen. By the way, how do you feel about needles?
Oh, you hate needles.
Yeah, no, I haven't
I'm-
had all of my things that you have to have only girls get them.
I'm fine with needles now. I used to be fucking terrified of them.
This is why I haven't had any fillings in my teeth. Because they put
They
fucking
don't-
needle in your mouth.
Oh, right, to numb it, yeah.
Fuck that shit. They put this stuff in my teeth.
It doesn't hurt that much, really,
They've got
dude.
this new stuff they just shove in your teeth. I prefer that much more than needles. I once had a tooth pulled out without it being numbed.
Well,
It was painful as
the
hell.
reason they need to do that is because the hole that the bacteria makes is really, really small. So they do actually have to drill it larger on the enamel to actually put the filling in.
I don't care. Fuck teeth. Fuck them.
Well, they let you fucking eat your noisy ass crisps.
Yep.
Do you want to eat nothing but porridge?
Eh? My uncle eats porridge.
I hate porridge. It's fucking gross.
I've never eaten it. I don't want to.
Good for you. I had to eat it while I was
Read on! I see. I'll make the most of it then.
younger.
You'll need to remove some layers for the next part.
What are you gonna do?
Fuck you. And my
Plenty
mother.
of interruptions to this date.
Nobody wants to let these guys fuck. These are just some electrodes, and I'll measure your brain activity with one of those helmets.
Alright.
There you go. Ellipses. What is it now? It's kind of cold in here.
No, I don't get cold, though.
Yo, you don't! But it might be a flirty. It's kind of cold in here.
Okay, I guess.
We should turn the heat up. Is it? I suppose it might be for you, considering your lack of fur. You don't have fur. Oh, wait, hair. Armpits. Chest. Privates. Luckily, our
Eggs.
scales are pretty good insulators. As you saw last time, it actually goes both ways. We're pretty resistant to both heat and cold.
So are they cold-blooded or warm-blooded?
I wouldn't know. I don't know about you, because you don't feel the fucking cold.
Just let me know if I turn blue. I'm
You
blue,
turn
dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba
die, dabba dee dabba die. Dee. You turn blue when you get cold? I'd like to see that.
It was just a joke, and besides, when that happens, it's usually too late to get out of it again
You go all
unscathed.
pink around the cheeks and everything, and the nose. You go pink. What a shame. This will also take a while. I want to have a good reference to see how your rates change. Your head shape is a little different from ours, but yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
But I think this one should do the trick. Perfect. Just as if it was made for you.
I'm not so sure of that. By the way, how can you even be sure that your machinery will have no adverse effects on me?
I suppose I can't.
That is mildly unsettling.
We'll do it for science! Science! Your physiology is similar enough to ours that there shouldn't be any problems.
I see.
Now, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Hold on, I'm gonna look up...
What is this, a polygraph test?
No, this is something completely different. I'm also measuring your brain activity here. Brain scan, then. Besides, I don't really care about the truthfulness of your answers. Rather, this is to establish your natural highs and lows of the values I'm measuring.
Go ahead, then.
Let's start with the easy ones. Just say no to the following 3 questions. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. Understood? No. I set myself up for this one, didn't I? The questions start now. Are you human?
No.
I see. Is your favorite color maroon?
Fucking... you... No.
Interesting.
Oh, this is a fucking lie detector.
Have you been convicted of any crime?
No.
I see. Now, we'll get to the real part. You can answer the following questions however you like.
Thank you. Got it.
Did I make you uneasy when you had to answer all those questions negatively? You didn't like the maroon one. I love maroon!
I guess yes, then.
I see. Interesting. Have you taken a liking to anyone here since you've arrived?
Yes.
I see. Do you have any ulterior motives when you came to our world? Or is it as simple as we are led to believe? I wanna fuck you.
Well, there aren't.
No.
That's the truth.
I see. That's all for this test. He can take off the helmet. I'll take care of the electrodes.
This kind of seemed like an interrogation.
I wanted to keep it simple by asking questions that could get a reaction.
I see.
It's kind of a shame, because in the end, a lack of additional subjects for this test means those results might not be very useful to us. I probably need a few more humans.
Then why do them in the first place?
The data is still useful, just not as useful as it could be. And besides, I did tell you I'd make the most of this room.
Well, what's next?
I'm not sure yet. Do I want to get close enough to examine mucosa or orifices?
Mucosa is probably mucus.
Yes!
There's only one person in this room who can answer that question. Yeah, sure. You up for that one?
Sure. I guess so. We quarantined Reza when he initially arrived here, but skipped the procedure with you. After examining Reza, we didn't think humans by themselves posed any danger. Nevertheless, who knows what kind of illnesses and bacteria you might be housing in as an alternate host? If not taking the risks would be... if I'm not taking the risk without a full protective suit.
Does that mean your procedures are gonna get a lot more invasive?
Yeah, I'm going right up your butt. No, I'm not in the mood to put the suit on to sterilize the whole room.
To be fair, I haven't heard of anyone I've been in contact with getting any strange diseases thus far.
Sure, but then I'd have to ask you if any of those actually got close enough to you. As in... intimately close.
No orifice examinations then.
For the next part, I'll actually have to go outside!
The answer to that question would have been a yes if we'd got a dean to kiss us.
Yeah.
In the Truth or Dare. Dude.
Does this count as a date? Yeah, I've read that bit.
Did you?
Yes!
Okay.
Ignorant shit.
That sounds like fun.
Depends. Here, strap this to your arm.
It's just a dildo. What's this?
Fucking dildo. A handheld monitor. I want to measure how you perform during exercise. Yes, ma'am!
You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good little human. Subservient to me. Let's go, shall we?
Sure thing.
Exercise, if you know what I mean.
And now?
Take one lap around the block. I'll be waiting for you here. You can go as fast or slow as you want. But try not to stop until you're back here. I'll be monitoring you. So I'll know if you try to do anything fishy. Need to point. Do your snarky thing.
Aww.
You wouldn't believe the kinds of people I have to deal with sometimes.
I could say the same thing.
Is that so? Anyway, you can start whenever. The monitor should take care of the rest. Fade away as a ghost.
Trying for a consistent speed, I started with a light jog. Soon I was outside the gate and around the corner when I met an unexpected surprise.
Oh, God! Hey, Horty!
Hey Remy, long time no see.
Indeed, just enjoying the fresh air, I see.
Yeah.
You know, if you ever want to come by and visit the library or need to know anything, feel free to ask.
I will, thanks.
My pleasure. Bye!
Afterwards, I finished my lap around the block, arriving only a few minutes after I'd started.
Suppose that was too much to ask for a lap without any breaks. Maybe I shouldn't have expected you to be as fit as you are. As we are.
I got distracted on the way.
How so? Did you have to stop and smell some flowers?
I met Remy.
Remy! Oh, I wouldn't mind if that bastard kicked the bucket too. Wow, she's a bitch!
I'm not gonna reprimand her.
He's such a self-righteous do-gooder who can't help but stick his nose where it doesn't belong. I don't care what he does as long as he doesn't mess with me, but he does mess with me, so I do care. Anyways, I got your data, so we can head back inside if you're not too exhausted to walk.
Of course.
I am as fit as can be.
Just faints.
Looking at your data, it's kind of hard to evaluate, but hard to evaluate it without having any reference points. How much exercise do you usually get? None at all. None, boy.
Well...
You don't.
Well, are we going with me or the character?
You?
I get more exercise than you. Well, I do.
Well, it depends on what you define as exercise.
Well, what do you do weekly?
Sometimes I go out sometimes. Sometimes I go, well, let's see. Sometimes when I'm able, I go into, Banbury or sometimes Milton Keynes and I wander around shopping centres.
Great exercise,
A lot
mate.
of walking.
I do... Well, let's see. So to get to college, I walk from the train station, which, to be honest, isn't that far, but then there's the actual college work,
Right.
which I think would count as exercise in some cases. Some of
Sure.
the wood products are quite heavy, and then there is operating the
woodworking.
machinery. I walk up here every Friday, don't I?
Well, you bus.
Well, yeah, but I still have to walk from the train station to the stop, and that is
True.
a fair bit of distance. If I can't get picked up, I have to walk from the train station to... which is 2 miles.
You just said where you live.
You said where I live. You said... We'll bleep it out.
I did not say...
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No.
It doesn't matter, I'll bleep it out. But,
No.
so there's that.
Just pick an answer.
Well, we're discussing shit. I guess I can't say a lot, but I can definitely say more than none at all, so
Sure.
a little.
I see.
You sure get to ask me a lot of questions here.
All just part of the tests. Though, I think those were all the tests I needed to run on you for today.
Does that mean we're done here?
Some of the data from the scanning machine has been processed. We can look at some pretty pictures of you.
So kawaii. What,
The bottom one.
You wanna?
Oh, you pick.
Let's see. Honestly, I don't think she'd enjoy that one.
No. Middle one?
Sure.
Hey.
Yeah.
Or better still, sell the prints. I could make bank doing that. Thanks for the idea.
Wouldn't I deserve royalties from that?
Sorry, no such written agreement exists.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, right, I totally
discussed
forgot that you are a mammal. To encounter an intelligent mammal of all things, well, reasonably intelligent at the very least.
So the mammals of this world aren't very smart, it would seem.
Well, most mammals here?
Well, we have whales, dolphins, dolphins, primates. Fuck off, man.
Like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Elephants
trying
are
to say
pretty
penguin.
intelligent.
Yeah.
What was that?
My glasses.
Is that it?
I don't know. Carry
I'm
on
sure
anyway.
there's more.
Orangutans are pretty smart.
Oh yeah, but they come under primates.
Yeah, true.
Why is that so surprising? You already have your myths about humans.
Myths are myths. Having you here in the flesh is an entirely different thing. It's not like I could use our myths to get a scan like this one. It just seems so funny to me. Do you nurse your young from your teats as well?
We do?
Let me study your muscle group for a bit.
Do you want me to take my clothes off again?
I meant the pictures.
Oh, I see.
You can stay for a bit longer, in case I have any questions.
Okay. So is this going to be biology questions? Because if so, I might actually know them.
Oh, good for you.
While I continued sitting on the bed, she went up to her table and started looking over scans of muscle groups. As we talked, her eyes never left the screen.
Some of these structures are very similar to those found in Damien's kind.
I'm not surprised, his stature is similar enough.
True, true. Now shut up and let me concentrate.
Does that approach ever work?
What are you talking about?
You being that rude to everyone.
Sorry?
You apologized. That's a new one.
I don't want to make excuses. But with a high-pressure job like mine, I don't really get to go out and socialize much. And some deteriorating circumstances to that, you get my life.
Don't you have any friends?
Not really. If you keep skipping grades like I did and were on the fast track in university, you wouldn't really have time to make or keep any friends either. I think the last time I had real friends was more than a decade ago.
Lonely.
I'm lonely.
How long have we been recording for?
Nearly 2 hours.
Okay. We'll finish after the date then. What happened to that friend?
Died. Well, went to the same class for a while. I ended up skipping a grade after that year. She found new friends. I didn't. We still met, but those visits became less and less frequent as time went on. I was around 10 years old when her parents prompted me to visit her. She was in the hospital. Apparently she had been for some time already.
This is going to be a motivation,
Cancer!
isn't it? Yep.
I didn't know, because I hadn't seen her for quite a while at that point. She'd contracted some sort of degenerative disease that caused her to gradually lose control of her muscles.
Don't we have something like that?
ALS? Parkinson's?
My knowledge of diseases isn't that great.
I think that would be ALS.
But it does sound familiar. There is definitely stuff like that IRL.
Her case was particularly bad, and she was already paralyzed from the neck down by the time I went to visit her. When I entered the room, I couldn't even pretend to be her friend. Lying in the bed was just a crude image of her former self. It was as if she was already dead. I couldn't bear to see her like that. It scared me. I didn't stay long. Seeing her like that was... I just told myself I never wanted to end up like her, dying slowly, painfully, alone. That was the last time I saw her. She died a few weeks later.
That's why you became a scientist?
Not really. I became a scientist because that's apparently what I'm good at. Doesn't make my work any less important, though. Just from what we did here today, we might make a few breakthroughs in several areas.
Really?
You are completely different, yet stable evolutionary line. Yet stable evolutionary line. There are some things that are similar to our bodies and others that are completely different. Anything that is different and works can tell us something new about biology. All the various species have their own challenges and diseases. It comes in handy somewhere, for sure.
And you're doing all that because of your pure, unselfish heart?
Not really, but if I do the brunt of the work, then I deserve to have my name on it.
I guess so.
Well, I think that's it for the day. You can go if you like.
Sure, thanks for having me.
My pleasure. We could get together if you want.
Is there even anything left for you to test?
Well, I have plenty of data for a while, so I guess we'd have to find something else for us to do.
I see. Well, I'll leave you to your work then.
Mm-hmm. So that doesn't count as a date.
Okay. Right. We'll save there, and... God, are we actually going to get an ending today?
Maybe, maybe not.
Whew.
God damn it, I want to do something else next week.
Well, we can. Just... Okay. So, it's been 2 hours, right? Or close enough?
It's 2 hours.
Okay, so we'll stop this recording here.
Yeah.
And, okay.
10-minute
So,
break and then back. 10-minute break and then back.
Sure.
Okay.
So, we'll see you guys in our next
one.
next session.
Yeah.
Ta-ta!
Bye.